Hey guys, welcome back. Today is Monday and we got a ton of snow outside. You guys can't see it. I cleared off the driveway this morning, but I definitely need some road salt because it's gonna get a little bit slippery. I think we're gonna get some rain. But anyways, the last vlog I ended off telling you guys a little bit of some of the goals that I had last year that I did not achieve. I'm pretty much bringing them over to 2026 because they're really big goals for me and I really want to get them done. So number one, clearing off debt. I think almost everyone has some sort of debt, whether you went to school, hospital bills, bought a house, bought a car. We all have a little bit of debt. That is a big goal for me this year, to clear off 2 credit cards that I have. I really want to get rid of them and just lock them. Next is losing weight. My goal is to lose 20 pounds by the end of the year. What's different this time around, I'm not just using pretty pictures to look at. I actually have my goals written out in a notebook, and also the steps I'm going to take to reach those goals. So number one, in order not to get into any more debt, I'm not going to overspend. I'm going to be focusing on buying things that I need. I'm going to be binge watching hauls anymore because I used to do that a lot, and like I would see girls buy new shoes and new clothes and purses, and I would go out and I'd buy it and then it would just sit inside my closet and collect dust with everything else. So I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not buying coffee outside because I can make coffee at home in the kitchen. I'm not buying breakfast sandwiches. I would do that almost every day. I'd go to Tim Hortons or McDonald's or Starbucks and get some sort of sandwich, muffin, drink, hash brown. I don't need to do that. I can do that at home in the kitchen. When you sit down and you look at all the little spending that you do, it really adds up, because running to Tim Hortons, Starbucks, McDonald's every day, it can run like maybe $10 to $12 a day. Multiply that by 7, it's a whole lot of money. So my plan is to, whatever I was gonna spend outside, I'm going to put into an envelope. So let's say in a week I would have spent $100 on breakfast. So that $100 is now going to go into an envelope instead of in someone else's hands, if you get what I mean. So the plan is to put aside basically $400 a month, and that's just going to be safe, or it's going to be spent on things that I actually need and not like food. Because when I look at my transactions, my bank statements, a lot of my money goes towards food. Like, I eat my money, and sometimes you don't even realize all the spending that you're doing, because maybe you use this card, maybe you use that card, maybe you use cash that you had laying around, maybe you use PayPal. It takes a while to come out of your account, so you don't even realize that you spent money a few days ago, or the transaction doesn't show up till like 5 days later. And that would happen to me a lot. Like, I would use PayPal to get whatever Uber Eats and forget that I bought something, and then 5 days later I realize, oh shoot, I spent like $100 on something on PayPal and it's now coming out of my account. I'm focusing on one card at a time. I'm not sprinkling my money all across all my cards anymore, because I was doing that last year and that was not helping. It wasn't working. I would always pay my bills on time. Everything was paid on time, but I was sprinkling money everywhere. In order for me to lose the 20 pounds, I have to eat better. I'm not going to deprive myself of like not going out with friends, and like if someone invites me for a birthday party and we're going to a restaurant, like I'm going to still do those things. But me by myself, going out to eat, grabbing this, grabbing that, no. I'm just gonna get my groceries and have stuff at home that I can eat and make quickly. I need to do some groceries today. I have my phone here. I am going to make a list of some stuff that I need to pick up. So let's go ahead and do that. Grocery list. I'm gonna be running to Walmart. Walmart is pretty affordable. It's literally everywhere. So that's usually where I go to get my groceries. I definitely want to make sure that I have some fruits. I'm gonna write that down. Some veggies. and then I'll go back in and actually write out which fruits, which veggies I want. I definitely need to get some meat. I do have salmon in the freezer actually, so I may not pick up any meat today since I have salmon and I have chicken actually in the freezer, so I may not actually get that. So yeah, I always make a grocery list so that way when I get to Walmart, I'm following what's on my phone and not picking up random stuff, unless it's something I actually need and not like cookies or something that catches my eyes. So also another tip that someone was saying is leave your cards at home and just take cash with you, so that way you don't go over your budget, right? Or have like a separate account where you have whatever, like let's say $200 for grocery is in that account and you can only take from that account. You can't dip into other accounts where there's more money. So I actually did that. I made a separate account where I put in $150 for groceries for the week. My goal is not to go over $300 in groceries. I usually spend about 3 to 4, so I'm trying to bring it down a little bit. The reason why it gets up to 400 is because I buy cookies and croissants, candy, and a bunch of things that I do not need and just wasting money on. So I'm giving myself a budget of $150 today, and I'm hoping that grocery list will stretch really far into next week. I'll keep you guys posted how I do with my budgeting. So fruits, Amari loves strawberries. Strawberries is on the pricey end, at least here in Toronto. It has definitely gone up, so I try not to buy that often, but for this grocery list I will. So strawberries, blueberries, Amari loves blueberries for school. Now for veggies, I definitely want to grab some broccoli. I'm thinking either broccoli, Brussels sprouts, or asparagus. So I'm just gonna write those 3 down for now, and then I'm gonna figure out what I'm actually cooking. All right, so now that I'm done with that, I have rice, I have the salmon, I have the veggies written down. I definitely need, oh yeah, I definitely need road salt because it's gonna be icy a little bit later on. So I can't remember everything off the top of my head that I need, so I pretty much go in the fridge every time and I look around to see what I need. And I don't know if you guys can see this, but my fridge is empty, so I need almost everything. So I'm looking at milk. It's pretty much empty, so I'm gonna write down milk. Ketchup is good. Butter, yeah, butter is good. I have cheese. I have lots of cheese, so I'm good with cheese. I'm out of eggs. Yeah, eggs is usually right here. I'm out of eggs. I'm out of bacon as well. And then of course, I barely have any veggies here. Over here, there's like no fruits, which you guys can't really see. I gotta clean inside here, but I got 1 kiwi. And then I had bought these for Amari, but he doesn't eat them. He doesn't like to take them to school. It's just like cheese sticks and turkey sticks, but he does not like them. I don't know why. Like he'll eat it at home, but he won't take it to school. Guys, I'm so hungry. I didn't eat anything today, so I'm gonna make myself some tuna with some crackers. I am starving. Finally back home. I I did pretty good with my shopping. I stayed below my budget, which was $150. I spent $121. I did, however, pick up a few things that I probably shouldn't have. So one thing I did pick up was a Halo ice cream. I heard a lot of people talk about it. It's very low in calories, and I'm the type of person that when I'm craving something, I will grab it and I will binge. So I decided to get myself a small thing of ice cream that I can keep inside the house that is low in calories, and I don't have to run to McDonald's to get a McFlurry, because that is like my go-to. I always go to McDonald's, and I believe like a McFlurry is like 700 calories and like 40 something grams of sugar, and this is like way less, as you heard, 150 calories. I got myself a small thing of ice cream, and then I picked up 2 cartons of pizza, so that way I don't have to order pizza. I have it at home, and they were $4 each, versus buying a pizza on Uber Eats. It usually cost me about $30. So I did save in a few areas. So those 3 things weren't on my list, but I think it kind of works out, because if I didn't buy them, I would eventually buy them outside, and it would cost me more. So I am saving a bit. But everything else was on my list. There were a few things that I didn't mention to you guys, but I didn't end up getting the asparagus. It was like $5 for a bunch of asparagus. I decided not to get that. I got the broccoli instead. Budget was $150 and I spent $121, so not too bad. If we took out the pizza, the ice cream, I would have saved, let's say, about $20. So I probably would have been around $100, which would have been nice. But I know if I didn't get those little treats, I would have eventually went out and spent even more money. It's starting to get late, and Amar's gonna be home in about 2 hours, so I want to get a head start on dinner, so that way when he gets home, he's like, Mom, I'm hungry, Mom, I'm hungry. That's his favorite thing to say. I think I was telling you guys earlier that I do have a piece of salmon that I had already seasoned. It's frozen right now, so I'm just gonna take it out. I probably should have taken it out earlier. I'm not sure if I can put a frozen, I don't know if this frozen thing can go straight in the oven. I don't even know. I'm gonna leave it out for a little bit. I'm gonna Google if I can put this dish straight into the oven. I feel like I can. I wonder if I can take out the salmon and put it in a different tray. But yeah, there's a salmon. It's just a small piece. It probably would last us tonight and maybe tomorrow for me. Yeah, it's very small. It's not big. And then I have this Tilda coconut rice that I got from Walmart. You pretty much just pop it in the microwave or in a pan and put it on the stove. So that's what that looks like. And then I'm gonna do some veggies, some broccoli, and some sauteed peppers. So I'll show you guys all of that.
Sun is hitting my face, I'm unfazed, I need this. Calling out my name, say meet me, cities away. Now I go under, hold my breath and flow. Trust the current takes me safe for sure. Now this is my remedy, let the seas sway with me, regaining my energy, let the seas sway with me, my remedy, let the seas sway with me, gaining my energy, let the seas sway with me, I would try to hold on, treading water in this big storm now. Try to swim away, crash just like a tidal wave. I go under, hold my breath and flow. Trust the current takes me safe for sure. Now this is my remedy, let the seas sway with me, regaining my energy, let the seas sway with me, my remedy, let the seas sway with me, gaining my energy, let the seas sway with me, Feels like gravity can't touch me when I'm here.
a few days later, probably like a whole week later. It's January 15th, so it's been a while. I still haven't done my vision board, so that's what I'm going to be doing today. So you guys know my main goals for this year is clearing off debt, pretty much saving more versus spending, eating better, losing weight, and showing up differently here on YouTube, being more consistent and branching away from hair care. So those are like my 3 main goals for this year. This time around, I'm not putting my on a Bristol board. That's what I did last year. And honestly, after a while, the pictures start to fall down. It was getting really annoying to put them back up because they weren't sticking. Eventually the board fell down and it stayed down. Once it fell after like 5 times, I just took it down and I never put it back up. So that's probably one of the reasons why I didn't hit all of my goals too, because I didn't have that friendly reminder every single day like I did the first half of 2025. So this time I have this humongous Bristol board. So it looks like this. It's pretty big. I'm going to be tacking them down with these little tacks here, and I'm probably gonna set it up maybe on the wall here or maybe on this like cubby system that I have. I'm not really sure where I'm gonna put it just because it is so big. I'm not really sure where it's gonna go just yet, but this is where I'm gonna put things, and things shouldn't fall off. The board shouldn't fall, so it will be up for the entire 2026. I haven't cut out my pictures just yet. Here are some fitness ones. Oh yeah, fitness. I haven't cut them out just yet, so that's what I'm going to spend the next 30 minutes doing. This time around, I made them really, really big. Last time they were a little bit smaller. They're about half the size last time. This is nice and big. It's a really big board, so I wanted to cover the board completely. Hopefully I have enough photos and I don't have to make any more. So I'm going to go ahead and start cutting these out, and I'm going to tack as many as I can onto my board. I don't have a lot of tacks with me. Plus, we got hit with like a mini snowstorm, so the roads are kind of crazy. If it wasn't for that, I definitely would have went to the dollar store and got a few more tacks, but I will take care of that maybe tomorrow, or maybe I'll run out later if it's not too bad outside. But yeah, let's get started. So my vision board is done. I do have some spots that are blank, but I'm not too mad about that. Just because throughout the year, I definitely will go back in and add some notes or whatever, maybe even add a few more photos. I don't know, but I like that I did the thumbtack this time around. I'm not a huge fan of all the different colors, but I definitely will go to the dollar store and get maybe some gold ones or some white ones, whatever, or black, whatever. Just like one solid color, just because there's like red, yellow, blue, green, and white. There's just a lot going on this board. I can see that I do have a little bit of travel, which isn't super important for me for this year, but I do have 2 travel photos. I have a little bit of romance. I definitely want to open back up my store. Health, finance, romance. Those are the goals, main goals. Also, because my pictures were printed, they are kind of curling. I don't know if you guys can kind of see in the video, but they're kind of curling, so I definitely want to make sure I get enough tacks so that way everything can lay nice and flat, because I don't like the curl. It's gonna look funny once I do hang this up. I'm not going to be able to see the vision board from every angle, if you know what I mean. So, but that's it. Vision board is complete and I'm fully ready for 2026. Hopefully you guys are as well. Don't overwhelm yourself with a ton of goals. Focus on 3 to 5 of them and just go hard. You have literally 11 and a half months to go, so you definitely can reach your goals, but you have to put in the work. So.
Let me tell you about this girl, maybe I should. I met her in Philly and her name was Brown Sugar. See, we be making love constantly, that's why my eyes are a shade blood burgundy. The way that we kiss is unlike any other way that I be kissing when I'm kissing what I miss. Won't you listen?